Good morning, everybody. Orin J here with another War of the Visions video, and today I get to do something that I do about every 4 months, where I preview what is coming out in War of the Visions based on what JP got. Now, before we get in here, a couple of disclaimers. One, there is no guarantee that these dates are correct. This is all just a projection, but I am going in release order from the JP side, and I'm going to try to guess about what month and about what week or part of the month all of this content is going to come out in. Now, I will also mention the things that I am really looking forward to, and I will mention opportunities for maybe like a Global Fest unit to sneak in, or when there could just be some dead time or some surprise new summer unit, something like that, right? So we're going to preview summer 2022 in War of the Visions Global, and I want to get started with a bit of a wild card. At some point, we are expecting Master Ability 2s for the winter units. I'm starting with that little infograph here, but just keep in mind that doesn't mean it's going to come next week. It could also come in a month, it could come in 2 months, it could be all the way in winter. This could just be something they use to fill kind of one of those gaps in the schedule. You'll see most of these infographics only have about 4 weeks worth of releases on them. Winter Unit Master Abilities 2 could be used to plug one of those gaps. Okay, moving on. It's early May right now, so what does the rest of May look like? Well, here it is. The rest of May looks like a pretty Visior easy month, right? You have a new light vision card. We expect that to come out very, very soon. It's luck and light resist as the group buffs there, good for evade and good for light versus light. Then as the Persona 5 collaboration finishes up, we will catch the Persona 5 lightning vision card, really good for Makoto. It also has strike attack up on it, as well as Astrius's vision card. The faint light vision card, if you have Astrius, that vision card is going to put him over the top. The thing I'm most excited about in that second box on the screen is the EX upgrade for Garvel and the Master Ability 2 for both MACHERIE and Frederica. I love these old units getting buffs. It gives me a reason to revisit them, modernize them a little bit, make them fun. And MACHERIE's Master Ability 2 is an absolute banger of a Master Ability. If you want to check any of these out in more detail, you can always go to wotivcalc.com, switch it over to the JP side, and then use this video as a reference to check things over there. I do it all the time when I'm looking forward to things that are coming out in WoTV. Okay, back to the infograph here. Resnick is looking to come out in about 3-ish weeks from now. This is a big time support unit for Lightning and will be a big deal for people that consider themselves top tier Lightning players. And then at the end of this month, you're looking at the 30th Horn War Vision card, EX upgrades for Sakura and Raldor. Sakura finally getting that EX upgrade. Same with Raldor, one of the most forgotten units in this game. Actually a strong unit, and the EX upgrade might showcase him a little bit. Then Master Ability 2s for Ayaka, Nasha, Ramada, and Miche down there. And that's what May is looking like. So really, if you're trying to build up some more Visior, there's not a ton of new stuff coming out this month. Catch a vision card or two, depending on what element you like to play. Maybe Resnick is for you if you're a Lightning player, but overall, the rest of May looking pretty cool. Now, let's go ahead and put next month up on the screen and take a look at what June is offering. And I think June is going to kick off with a big girl. Dark Little Leela is coming out, and we've talked about kind of the resurgence of the dark element. Started with Joker. This girl is a big part of it. She's a beast of a unit. Again, go check her out on WoTV if you want more of a look, but just be ready for a dark power spike right at about early June. Then if we move on, we're going to get a new unit, Cyril, and who knows what should be called in English, right? But it's an MR unit that actually I believe is a handout unit. So our first new MR unit in a really long time coming out in June. That's exciting. Then you see the new vision card in Esper. That is the Anima, aka Seymour's summon from Final Fantasy X. That's dropping, and that should clue you in to something that is going to be coming in June as well. We'll also get Master Ability 2s for Whisper, Severo, and King Curry. And then that third box on the screen here, right? This was about the timing for Valentine's Day in JP, so they got Valentine's Day Ildira. if she was coming out on schedule for us, she would come out, mid to middle late June, as well as the Master Ability 2 for Valentine's Day Celia released in JP about that time as well. This could be something where this does not come out for us yet, so maybe a little question mark on that box. But note how we got Seymour's Vision card in Esper by about the end of June. I do expect to see the Final Fantasy X collaboration rerun that gives us another Vision card in Esper with Valifor, and then Master Ability 2s for Titus, Yuna, Orin, and some MR units like, Schutzelt as well that you see on the screen. So end of June looks to be the next hype collaboration, even if it is just a collaboration rerun. All three of those very popular characters, especially Yuna, right? I mean, especially Yuna. So Final Fantasy X rerun coming end of June if you want to catch any of that. Now, let's go ahead and move on to July and see what we've got coming then. Alright, I think July will kick off with another very hype unit. It's going to be Sottily, dropping for Wind, a big time Wind unit. If you're a Wind player, this is a guy you're going to want in JP. They're predicting this comes end of June, early July for us. I'm going to go ahead and say I think he comes out early July, and I think there's maybe a gap in July. But let's continue, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Then we will get Sottily's Vision card in JP. They got him the week after. There's the possibility in Global they combine those into 1 week. And we're looking at Master Ability 2s for King Mont, Kitone, Mary Luke, and regular Little Leela early July. Now, right here is where I think there could be a gap, and maybe we squeeze in a Global Fest unit, something like that, but that's not really predictable based on the JP schedule, except to note that July feels a little soft in terms of stuff coming out. I do expect something to be added in maybe right off the back of the Final Fantasy X collaboration ending. That's just a prediction though. Then as we push later into June, you're looking at Eliza and Renelle, some new units coming out. Renelle being a MR unit again, so another MR coming into the MR pool. The more the merrier there, and I don't mean the Global Fest unit more the merrier. I mean, y'all know the amount of puns you can do with the name more. But another MR unit's great, and then Eliza looks pretty fun as well. And then at the end of July, you're looking at a new Vision card, the Fruit of Life, aka Mama Helena's good-looking Vision card there. If I check, I don't think that card's actually good on Helena though. Check that one out on WoTV Calc if you want to know more about it. And then we'll get Master Ability 2s for Venera, Luelle, who is going to be an interesting one, especially with what you're going to see later. And then Dario and Silma picking up those Master Ability 2s as well. So that's June and July, and somewhere in there, I do smell a Global Fest unit dropping, right? Because there's just, outside of the FF10 collaboration and a couple big ticket units in Sottily early July and Dark Little Leela early June, I feel like there's some wiggle room in there. Okay, let's push on into August. Let's get that infograph on the screen. And here's what we're looking at. Early August, Smite the Dark JP release. So keep in mind, late July, early August, this is when JP got Starlight Elena. We obviously have Starlight Elena, so again, maybe a new Global Fest unit for us, who knows, but early August would have been about the timing they got her Vision card. For us, we're going to get the new Ice Vision card, Country with Blood, and then Master Ability 2s for Fina and Uni down there. Okay, then we move on. New units, Dark Fina and McLeod, so another banger of a Dark unit coming out, and another MR unit getting added to the pool. That's pretty cool. And then the thing I'm really hyped about is Master Ability 2s for Laswell and Rain. I really enjoy using both of those units. Rain, I've gotten so much use out of Rain, and he's finally, in the last few months, started to feel a little power creep to me. Let's give him some more power. Let's see if we can work him back into some comps. And then Laswell, honestly, is good right now. So that's the timing for JP for those two. Then a new Vision card, another Me, comes out. This is the FFBE Art Vision card. And then Master Ability 2s for Victoria, wait, what's his name? The MACHERIE simp guy, a Camilo. Oh my gosh, names. Helena and Serges. Victoria's Master Ability 2 looks particularly spicy, by the way. And then, end of August, you're looking at Queen of Horn MACHERIE dropping. So, just like Mont got his, like, super upgrade into King Mont, MACHERIE is getting her super upgrade into Queen Mont, and she's an Earth Mage. Alright, another Earth waifu for the Church of Eileen over here. We are all about those, and I think she'll be coming about the end of August. Now, for most of the predicting, that's about as far as we can go. We do, however, know a little bit about September because JP does release information on Master Ability 2s coming out, so you can see how those will play out, but we don't know what new content will be coming out in September yet. But keep in mind, if you're watching this video the day that it's dropping, this weekend, the JP servers are announcing a new collaboration. So I expect that new collaboration to be here for us in September-ish, you know, again, depending on how things play out. And then that's it, guys. That's the video. That's what's coming to Global from JP based on the release schedule. If you want to look at this schedule yourself, I will leave a link to it in the description of the video. And if you want to check out anything I talked about here, because I really just mentioned things briefly, I went into almost no detail about anything. WarTheVisionsCalc.com. If you're not using that resource yet, what are you doing? You can go to the JP side. It is a fantastic website. Check it out. And that's the video, y'all. Thank you for watching. Yo, hashtag stay strong for whatever you're staying strong for, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.